following graphs are drawn on the axes below. Match each graph with each equation, or at least I think what we've got to do is match each graph with its correct equation. So let's see, we've got A, we've got B, we've got C. Now our choices are y is 2 to the x, y is 3 times 2 to the x, and y is 2 to the x plus 3. So if we think of y is equal to 2 to the x as being the basic one, y is equal to 3 times 2 to the x is going to be vertically dilated with a scale factor of 3, and y is 2 to the x plus 3 is going to be translated vertically upwards by 3 units. So this one here we know would have a y-intercept at 0, 1, and when x is 1, y would be 2. So that looks like it's graph C. So y equals 2 to the x is graph C. If we look at graph B, that one has its horizontal asymptote as the line y equals 3. So that one has been translated upwards. So it's graph B that's y equals 2 to the x plus 3, leaving A as 3 times 2 to the x, but let's just check it. 3 times 2 to the x would still asymptote to the negative x-axis, and the intercept here at 1 multiplied by 3 is 3, giving us a y-intercept at 3. So that's correct. This one here is 3 times 2 to the x. Now we have graphs D, E, and F. Now y equals 2 to the x is still the basic one here. Remember, that would go through 0, 1 as the intercept, and 1, 2. So that looks like E. So this is 2 to the x. Now we also have 2 to the negative x, and we have negative 2 to the x. Now let's look at this one here. Y equals 2 to the negative x. Well, there's a couple of ways we could look at that. Using index laws, we could say that's 2 to the negative 1 to the x, which is a half to the x. And we know when the a value is between 0 and 1, then the graph slopes the other way. So that would suggest D, and in fact that is correct, so let's just write it in. The other way we could look at that is graph transformation. If we think about 2 to the negative x, so negative 1 here, that gives us a horizontal dilation scale factor 1 over negative 1, and that's a reflection in the y-axis, which is exactly what D is. So by a process of elimination, f is y equals negative 2 to the x, but if we actually think about that one, it's a transformation of the form y is a fx, where a is negative 1, and that's going to give us a reflection in the x-axis, which is exactly what we see.